Welcome to this Saturday. I will start off this Saturday with two videos. One on commodities, which will be this one. And then the second one will be a video on cryptocurrencies and altcoins. So if you're also interested in that market, give that video a look as well. It will be uploaded probably simultaneously with this one. But first, let's try and get me some Monster sponsorship. Oh my god. Monster and Coke Zero and red wine. My drugs, like I've told you. But yeah, let's dive into the charts. Let's see here. All right, let's skip this crypto and go straight to some commodities. I prepared a watch list for streams. So yeah, we will dive into probably, let's see here. I will show you two commodities trades and three commodity trades that I'm in right now. I will show you what I think of the chart of gold, what I think of silver, and also I found another commodity which I have the chart of the futures contract. So I will show you that chart as well, since I think it has a decent outlook in the short and midterm. So yeah, let's start with this chart, the RRC ticker. I've showed you this one before. Sorry, once again, it's lagging as always with my chart. But yeah, we entered on this volume day. And we've played this before. We're still in this trade. We're gunning for a 2x. So when we reach the technical target, or if we reach the technical target of this trade, we will have made a 100% move. And the technical target here I aimed for with the technical target of a bull flag breakout, given the flag pole here. That's how I measured this technical target. Right now we're just trailing this one with the moving averages. So yeah, I think we're up. Let's see, I think we're up 50%. I haven't checked. Let's see, yeah, 50%, almost 49%. So yeah, this is one. Let's look at the gold ticker. I will also show you the spot price for gold and the silver. And then also we will finish off with a different commodity. This one we bought at the retest of the 10-day. We are still running this one and it's looking good. As you can see, we bounced off the golden pocket resistance right there, also coinciding with this level. So yeah, not much to say here other than I'm still bullish and still looking for upwards momentum. Bitcoin maybe not seen as a commodity by most, and it's probably not, but I think it's an interesting chart to basically almost always cover, since it's always interesting and shows a lot of risk on and risk off thoughts. Yeah, here's the chart. We were down here in the most recent video I showed you. We were probably around the 45k. We went as low as 44.5, 44.3 almost. And like I told you in that video, as long as we don't close a daily below 44.5, I would still remain bullish to the upside. If not, I would switch my stance and be bearish. But I also thought we would come down and retest and make a good RS flip, which we did. So far so good, and right now I am looking for continuation to the upside if this thesis will hold true. So yeah, that's the Bitcoin chart. As you can see on the RSI, the RS flip shows quite perfectly. All right, now let's look at the gold futures. It is so annoying with this lagging thanks to Streamlabs. However, not much to do. But I've told you for basically, it's almost a year now. No, not really, but it's since last summer that I would be bullish for gold going into 2022 if we broke this, which we did. And if we look at this as a very large bull flag or pennant, the technical target is actually around the 3000 level. And since we broke this local high right here, I switched to being very bullish, and that my outlook for 2022 and 2023 was more likely to complete or happen. And since then, of course, I remain bullish, and I actually think it's very likely still. We've just retested this level, and I think gold will continue higher right now. And given the macro factors and economics we are dealing with right now, I think it's even more likely. And if we look at this large move to the upside last time from basically October 2018, it was around a 97-week period from low to high to this high at August 2020. If just for the thought experiment, if a similar move were to happen from this breakout we recently had, and we just assume or expect that it would take around 97 weeks once again to go from low to high or from the breakout to the next high, we have a very bullish outlook for gold going all the way into January of 2024. December 2023, January 2024. So yeah, I remain bullish right here on gold, and I think there's reason to be bullish on gold for not only 2022 but also the entire 2023. But of course we will cover it from time to time, so we will be updated on the commodities charts. So yeah, gold I think looks very good. This is of course a long-term technical outlook. Let's see just the daily. Yeah, not concerned. Just some pullback and consolidation, natural after the recent move. And if you want exposure to gold, I'm in the gold ticker trade. However, I think let's look at these charts. I have two charts here for you, which I think are interesting and are good gold companies. One is the Franco-Nevada. Can my chart please be updated? Oh my God. Yeah, okay. So when we had this breakout of this trend line resistance, we awaited the pullback and test of the 10-day EMA for a buy in, since we missed the first move, and since then it's just been bullish. And if you want to play these sort of commodity charts, I want to play the trail it with the 10-day EMA most of the times. However, if there's other factors or more larger fundamentals that I think are driving the ticker and the chart and the price action, I might trail it to a 20-day EMA as well. In this case, I was just looking to get into more gold exposure. So not really looking for this as one of my trades, just I wanted to get a good entry. So right here, even though I've measured this technical take profit target up here, which was just the high of this move and the beginning of this trend line resistance. So yeah, I'm not gonna let this one go right here. I think I will hold for as long as I believe gold will have a good time. Let's look at another one. I think Newmont is a interesting stock, and what I'm not in this one. Missed this, but it's it's been going crazy since the beginning of the year or end of last year. So let's just look at from the lows right here. It's from December 2021 we are up a modest 56%. Not too shabby. But what I do think is interesting with this one is that we just broke all-time high, and we haven't done this in the Newmont stock since basically 1987. So I measured it to 81.92 as the previous high, and right now closing this yesterday we closed at 82.78. Let's take the weekly chart and I'll just show you real quick. So basically this is this is very strong. Hard not to say that a ticker is strong when it's in price discovery. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, here's the obviously exponential curve going back in the 80s. Oh my god, sorry for this. Yeah, so as you can see, we just broke that level. I think that's strong. It's obviously been very strong since, let's call it 2016. So yeah, these are two gold tickers, three with the gold ticker itself. And let's look at silver. I think it's interesting to look at that chart also, since I think gold is strong. While my computer is loading, let's fuel up. Okay, so this chart is basically at first glance not as easy to analyze. However, I think it's quite easy anyways. But yeah, so when I look at the silver chart going back to its June, July 2020, we've been in a very large range between, let's call it the almost the $21 all the way go up to the 29. So obviously that's a large range, and we've had this trend line going since July 2021. We recently broke this and took out this previously local high. When we did that, I started going bullish, obviously being interested in silver reaching the upper part of this range and the resistance. Since then, we have had a small pullback, and right now I'm looking at this as only a retest, a potential bull flag with a measured target actually above this resistance line. However, there's a lot of EMAs coming in right here. It's the previous resistance that can hold as support. So I think there's many reasons for this level to be strong and for silver to continue to the upside right here. If you want to play this safe, wait for a break of this bull flag. However, if you don't play it as a flag, you just play the horizontal level, so the support in this case, I would recommend giving you the stop loss right below this previous trendline resistance if we come down and test it, which would also coincide being below the EMAs, which should give you more confidence. And if this thesis turns true and we continue to the upside of this range, I would look at this as a very good risk reward opportunity. So given that you enter right here, let's call it on Monday, this past Friday, you would have almost a 5 risk to reward. So yeah, I think this looks good. Yep, so silver, I'm actually leaning towards this turning out to be bullish. Now let's look at the last commodity. But before I do that, I just want to mention that if you want to play this silver chart, wait to see that this support holds, and to confirm that it almost also coincides with that the bull flag right here has to break to the upside. So if you want to play this smart, just wait for the break, and if not, you can basically risk 0.3% here if you place a 10% of your trading account in this trade. Not too much to cry about if your stop gets hit, and you should either way never take a trade if you're not willing to lose on that trade. So this I found interesting, the Coffe futures chart. Let's let it load. So Coffe has been very strong for a long time. We've had this pullback, which did concern me a bit when we broke, let's see, the 222 level, basically this support that had held since December, and we started the downtrend. But since then, now we broke this trend line resistance and started flipping more hopeful, and we closed above these previous closing highs right here. But right now we're at the 20 EMA, we're at the resistance from the high in earlier in March or last week. So I think this is very promising that we broke this trend line and that we closed above the previous closure right here. But I want to see a close basically above the we are basically closing right there, but I want to see it close above the 20-day EMA and this local high, not a local closing high. That would make me bullish and looking for the 260 level once again. However, I think that there are many reasons for why Coffe could head up towards the 300 and actually also above. So Coffe is one I think look very interesting right here. I want to see the follow through in the beginning of next week, and if we do, I will find exposure to Coffe. But I think this will be it for this video, and like I told you, I just made a video on crypto, or I will as soon as I close this one. So please head over and watch that altcoin video as well. And I'm actually also just 3 followers or 4 followers away from 3,000 followers on Twitter. So if you are not following me there, please give me a follow, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And I want to wish you a very good weekend and a good Saturday night. So thank you and take care.